Alright, and this is DC King Mart. 2 streets across from where I live. Has odds and ends and cooking stuff and various things in there. Some hardware. This is a scooter shop. On the other side of the street. It's a little 4-wheel ATV. Some scooters over here. And here looks like a scooter that was in a pretty big accident. Hey everybody, well, I'm walking in the new neighborhood and wearing my coat and hat and everything. The temperatures had to turn for the cold again. This is an interesting building. It looks like a house, but from everything outside here, it looks like maybe it's also a nursery selling plants and stuff. Some pottery inside the window. Don't really know what that sign says. More plants here on the other side of that plastic, if you can see it. And this building has an interesting kind of ramshackle design too. Almost like something in one of my stories. So kind of a tin scrap metal part over there with a iron pipe smokestack and kind of a patchwork tile roof here. Not sure if those are scraps of wood or just pieces of wood painted alternate different colors. And some kind of a vent there, maybe for a kiln where they make pottery, I don't know. And there's tiles on the bottom part of the wall here, and there you got higher, you've got brick covered with some kind of clay and straw, and over here you've got kind of a wooden fence made out of almost looks like driftwood or too far inland, so I guess old sticks. And then you got kind of a wooden scaffolding covered with clear plastic for the plants. Then on the other side you got a kind of a white plaster finish with more of the wooden tiles on top. And don't ask me what that pipe resting on a pot on top of the roof is for, because I don't know. I guess I'd pronounce that as hook nay. Go ahead, any idea what that means? And I don't really have any idea what that old propane tank or whatever it is up there next to the sign for either. Behind it there is a church, and that's a white cross with neon lighting all around it. A lot of churches here have neon crosses that light up at night. Next to the scrap metal part of the building, moving on over here, there is kind of like a trampoline for kids. This is a little grocery store near my place, and that window up there is actually a Taekwondo studio above it. There is a bigger grocery store across the street. There is DC King Mart, where I buy some of the kitchenware and stuff for the apartment. Alright, this is inside the little grocery store. Got all kinds of sausages, and here's some vegetables and stuff. Ooh, purple cabbage. Maybe I'll get some of that for later. We got carrots and broccoli and red and yellow bell peppers and garlic. And this is ginger, Ssangbukyaunlib in Korean. This is black rice for about $5. It's more expensive than the white rice, but I've never found black rice that cheap in Florida, so I'm glad I can find it here. Here's some bleach. Here are some oranges and star fruit, or whatever that is, and some bananas, and some parsnips, and pears, and cherry tomatoes, and kumquat. There's another church with a light up cross down there. The camera can just barely make it out. Now this is interesting. Even in South Korea, they're starting to sell big gas guzzling SUVs. So I can get a picture of the reflection in the mirror. There you go. Here's a picture of its back end. It's got one of those little tiny 4-foot truck beds that can't really put anything in, but you can just boast and say you have a truck bed anyway. And it looks like it's got a at least a 5-seater cab, so why don't you just make it a car, dude? The name of the company is Ssangbukyaunlib.